Here we are. We live. We live. Turn this down a little bit. Just this main section. Get this right here. Doing a little sound adjustments right now. All right. Here we go. Half-Life, you first. John McHugh, happy Sunday. Angel Lopez, thank you for exercising your freedom of speech, brother. I appreciate that. Love it. Love it when people can come on here and express themselves according to their freedom of speech. It's a beautiful thing. What's cracking? My boy, Cisco, what's up? James Wilson, Cynthia, Michaela Lightbringer Productions. Back at you. So more freedom of speech, Angel. I'm glad that you can express it and get it all out. Just like you think that woman should have died, I think that piece of shit sex offender in Kenosha should have died, but they turned him into a saint. Like I said, we got our freedom of speech going on here. Now, isn't that awesome? No, Half-Life, that's not a satanic thing, Lightbringer Productions. It's more of a Eastern esoteric thing. Something means something different to my good friend Michaela. But yes, here we are. So has anybody been... Sergio Gadia, thank you. I'm here to basically announce to all of yous, if you haven't seen it already, the Media Raw is up. I got 2 videos on there. Ty Richmond, I'm feeling much better today. Yesterday was kind of rough. But I take the last of my antibiotics and my nose ain't as bad off as it was. Yesterday I was sneezing and I was having some internet problems as well. That's why I didn't come on live last night. I mean, literally was feeling terrible yesterday, plus the internet and everything. So I decided I was going to stop by tonight to let all you guys know that this is I'm okay, and I'm to introduce the new channel, Media Raw. So go check out Media Raw. You'll see the picture for it is a little orange cat with a tinfoil hat on. It says Media Raw. You'll know right off the bat what it looks like. Arresting people at airports from the Capitol, Robert Seymour is saying. Yeah. You know, they can arrest a lot of people, but, you know, I think they already got, like, most of the people that they wanted. But who knows, man? It might become like a fucking, a national witch hunt for all we know. What's going to happen with all this? Ty Richmond, thank you for that. Where's that water bottle? Well, I don't know. I don't have nothing to drink right now. John McHugh, thank you for that. The cat logo is adorable. Yep. Yeah, you guys have dedicated that channel to my little orange cat. So her face is on that channel. So yeah. Tony Sins. I did a funny stance on a picture. I don't really know what that means. Is somebody trying to expose me again? Let's find out. Well, tell me where the channel is, where this person is, so I can get a good laugh as well. Will Trump go to prison? Doubtful. But apparently people not really gonna speak too much on it. But there's a lot of strange stuff going on today, as if you're not aware. If you haven't been watching the media, what's up with the blackouts in the Vatican? What's up with the blackouts in Pakistan? What's up with supposedly Iran having a hit out on Donald Trump? What's up with the media headlines that I've read that says that Mike Pence is talking about leaving the country? All kinds of weird stuff going on. They came out with vote hacking proof out of Italy. Doesn't surprise me. There's a lot going on, everybody. Yeah, Dirt, you can't really, not going to really speak about those kind of things on this channel. You guys already know my Media Raw channel. We will address all of that kind of stuff right here. We're basically just, you know, we're all friends here speaking. Some of us may not be friends. Matt Hugh, the Italy story is just more QAnon BS. Possible. There's so much fake news going on out there. I don't know what the freak to believe. But the one thing that I do know, guys, is that I watched that documentary called Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind on Amazon Prime. Has anybody seen that one yet? Does anyone see Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind? Mac Mo, I did time with a lot of Native Americans. They like to call themselves indigenous people, though, more so than Native Americans. Cynthia Manguia, you won't see Prison Break Law logo anymore. You'll see the logo on both channels, because all Media Raw is it's just it's the media and politics arm of the PBR car itself. So it's basically a channel that's designed for those of you that enjoy all my content, not just the prison stories or the crime stories or the tweaker stories, but you actually enjoy my commentary on current events and on politics and stuff, the kind of stuff that I'm working more towards becoming more proactive with, more involved, because, you know, it just has to be done. Anthony Fitton, you're ugly too. Of course, it's probably not even your real picture. Probably pulled that off your boyfriend's Facebook page. But it's okay, man. You know what I mean? If that's what you're into, then you like it. I love it. But anyways, I'm not going to get into addressing the insults on here. I just happened to look up and see Mr. Anthony fidgeting or fist fucking. Anthony Fitton calling me ugly right now. I just looked up and just saw it. Like we were doing so well. We were doing so well until that happened. Anthony Fitton, a real gentleman doesn't speak on that. 0. Yeah, I've pulled 0 women. 0. That's right, Anthony. Apparently your fucking daddy West sent you another check to come troll me again, huh? I don't know how many more checks he's going to be able to send you with his wife gone. Anthony Fitton, males, females, whatever you like, buddy, whatever you're interested in, whatever tickles your little feather, then have at it, my friend. Have at it. Anthony Fitton couldn't even get a sex doll off if he tried. Anthony Fitton couldn't get a sex doll to. Anthony Fitton couldn't even pay a prostitute to go out on a date with him. He's only on here doing his daddy Wes's job. He just must have got that stimulus check payment. This guy still hasn't taken my video down. Go troll him on his live. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. But we're gonna leave him. We're gonna let him continue to comment. He's pulling a psychology game right now. He's playing the old-fashioned psychology trip. Let me just keep bombarding you with questions and then answer my own questions when I'm done. You know what? I changed my mind. You're out of here. There we go. All right. Now that we put a stop to that because his psychological warfare tactics were very elementary and crude and boorish from a boorish man. He's gone. Yes, he's gone. He'll come back with a different profile, guys. But in the meantime, let's talk about Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind. Have any of you watched this documentary? Has anybody watched that documentary? I watched the documentary. You guys need to go give this thing a look over. Because it has a lot of interesting points regarding how the world leaders, these celebrity elite power structure, fist fucking, blood drinking, circle jerking, golden showering weirdos, how they're all viewing this whole extraterrestrial phenomenon. There's many of them that are like looking at it as a blessing that can unite humanity. There's many that can looking at it as a global threat, and they're trying to create a world military to deal with it. That's why the Space Force came out. And then there's a small group of people that believe that they're demons. So many different sides of all of this stuff. Airhead Diane, no politics on this channel. I mean, we could talk about things in the live, but what we're basically doing is just shooting the breeze on these lives. But most of this Prison Break Raw will be about prison issues, crime stories, prison ghost stories, funny tweaker stories, all that stuff. Shit about prison, maybe even prison recipes, all that. Yeah, but we won't be covering the politics on this channel. I just feel that it's not fair to those of you that don't want to hear that. Airhead Diane. JD, would you rather sleep with Will Smith or Obama? And you have to pick one, or Cheryl would be struck by lightning. Sorry, Cheryl. I can't sleep with any one of those men. Just because Cheryl gets struck by lightning doesn't mean that it'll kill her. Doesn't mean that it'll kill her. Sorry, Cheryl, but I believe that the lightning strike would only make you stronger. I don't think it would kill you. Spencer Ryan Littleman. Bro, tell me when you sold drugs, you had the big goofy revolver. Ha ha ha, every dope dealer, man. I had a big goofy revolver once, but I had a 38 special. Old school fucking police gun. It was pretty cool. There you go, see? It's a good way of looking at the lightning. Because I'll tell you what, if I was going to get struck by lightning, and somebody had to choose between having sex with two people that they would normally never have sex with to begin with, to save my life, I would tell them, look, man, just let them kill me. You know what I mean? Here we go. Look, guys. Look. The Wessie Sissy is back. Let me pin his comment. It was actually 33 years ago, Jack Wagon. You're out of here. Goodbye. Goodbye, Lamb Chopper. Goodbye, Lamb Chop. Go ahead and replace the pinned with this one right here. This one's pretty funny. Sergeant Blackrock, the aliens will abduct Wes Watson and he will check into their S&Y yard. Yeah, they're blocked, Airhead Diane. I blocked them. The second group. The second wave, the guy's second profile. Billy Jump, feeling pretty damn good, man. Feeling pretty good. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on today if you guys haven't been hearing about it. Has anybody noticed, like, any of the shelves in their stores being cleared out in the place that they live? Or is this just in a couple of places I've been hearing about? Yes, Airhead Diane, there's Airhead Diane, if you have Amazon Prime, go watch this documentary called Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind. You'll really understand. It'll put everything into a greater perspective of what's going on. So there's two different groups of people that are trying to disclose all this alien stuff. Anthony Davis, thank you for the $4.99. Did you watch the Monopoly on Violence documentary? No, I haven't, but I'll go check it out. Still got a couple of days left of this quarantine. You know, right now I'm like really sweaty. It's like I've been sweating out this flu. This is kind of like one of the worst flus I've had in a long time. One of the worst flus I've had in a long time. Lisa Patriot, have they emptied out all the food in the stores around where you live? Well, thank you, Airhead Diane. I appreciate that. Frankie, 2 times them C5 meetings are like $3,000. 2, it's crazy. Yeah. Steve Frazier. You want me to know if I could tell your friend Lucia happy birthday? She's a new fan of the show. Let me go ahead and replace the pin. I'm going to put her comment up there. And Lucia, I just want to wish you a very happy birthday. Many more to come. I know that this is probably the most emotional time to have a birthday with everything that's going on, but trust and believe in the process and know that you will have many other birthdays coming. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of the PBR car. We always appreciate newcomers to come in here and get all of this dick slapping a reality type of content from a guy that really has not much of a filter. Don't really have much of a filter, guys, and I'm just pretty much all over the place. I like to have fun with this. I like to enjoy what I'm doing. Keep it interesting, keep it moving, and continue to talk a whole lot of trash. That's me. 42-23, go Browns. Do they have a shot at the playoffs? I know the NFC's kind of has a lot of, they have a whole division where every team in there has like 8 losses. Billy Jump, thank you. Appreciate that. Steve Frazier, no problem. Thank you. Thank you, and tell her I said thank you as well for being a part of the PBR car. I'd be happy if the Browns ever won the Super Bowl because they have never won one. Yeah, did I miss anything? Has anybody noticed their stores, the shelves being flushed, emptied? Robert Seymour, you said, so they're calling people who stormed Capitol terrorists, but what about the people who burned and looted? That is exactly like what I've been talking about all along. I don't understand how you can condemn one side and not condemn the other side for their actions as well. Like I've said, everybody, I don't really have a whole lot of sympathy for the federal government, as I'm sure you guys are well aware of. And if you follow me on Facebook, you'll notice that I said, even if Black Lives Matter would have stormed the steps of the Senate, I would have said nothing about it. Nothing. Because personally, I think that everybody needs to start taking their grievances to the people that are causing all the problems in the first place. Protest, personally attending all these sessions of Congress. Since we paid for it, we should be allowed to attend and interject when they're trying to finger fuck us out of all our money. I believe that everybody in this country that has a grievance that they feel needs to be addressed, they need to take it to the people who can address it. Burning down a whole city block is not going to solve anything, because these people don't care if you burn down your own neighborhoods. And everybody's always coming at me, and they've been telling me, I don't know why you're always talking about that, JD. Why you're so caught up in all the Wendell and Ethel and their stores getting burned down? They're insured. People will tell me that these stores are insured. Let me ask you guys something about insurance. Since when is insurance free? Does anybody know of an insurance policy that's free? Because I would like to sign up for that one right there. I would really like to sign up for that insurance policy knowing that it's free. Does anybody know where there's any free insurance policies out there? I'd love to get that for my car. To know that I could just sign up for insurance through Farmers or State Farm or Allstate, and it's free. And if something happens to my car, they'll cover it. All these stores that were burnt to the ground, yes, insurance covered it, but guess what? Those people still had to pay for it. So let me ask you, can I get a thumbs up from all of you that believe that there should be a reparations bill to pay back all the people that got their stores burnt down? Give me a thumbs up for that one if you believe that. If you believe that we should have a reparations bill for all the people that were affected by this biological pandemic that the government foisted upon us. Give me a thumbs up to that one as well. Should definitely be a thumbs up if you believe that old Henry and his grocery store that you and your family have been shopping at for 30 fucking years, he's getting ready to retire, and next thing you know, they loot it and burn it to the ground. Old Henry can take out an insurance policy, but the deductible and everything like that, it's going to break him anyways. Where is the reparations for that, my friends? Where's the reparations for that? That's what you have to ask yourselves. Yes. Do we need to help a whole community of people that are Americans in this country? Do we need to invest in opportunity zones? Do we need to fix the crumbling schools in the inner cities? Yes, we do. How are we going to pay for that, you may ask? Anybody? I don't mean to sound like Ferris Bueller's teacher. How are we going to pay for that? All that money that we sent to Pakistan for gender studies, bring that money back and put it right here and help fellow Americans build their schools and their communities up and invest in businesses and opportunity zones. That's what we need to be doing. I don't give a fuck what kind of gender studies happen in Pakistan. And why the fuck are we building a wall? Why are we building a wall in Jordan? Can anybody explain that one to me? We're building a wall in Jordan to keep illegal immigration out from Syria. You can't make this shit up. It's in the defense bill. Does anybody know why that is? Yeah, we just sent Pakistan all this money for gender studies, and they can't even keep the lights on over there. They can't even keep the lights on over there. We sent them all this money, and their power goes out. How are they going to do their gender studies now with no electricity? More waste of money we just put out. I think you guys are starting to get the gist of what I've been talking about all along on this channel. I got some people calling me a racist. I got other people calling me a race traitor. I think now that everything is starting to come out in the wash with everything that's going on all sides of this fight, I think you guys are starting to see where I'm at. I think you're finally starting to see where I'm at right now. We need to focus on our own people, our own country. I'm a race traitor. You know what? When the aliens come, John McHugh, when the aliens come, I'm going to invest in trading human beings up there. Cuckoo clock, you're damn straight. Fucking this country's got its priorities fucked up. I just had one guy in here tell me that he unsubscribed. Don't really understand why. What's wrong with investing in our own country? What's wrong with investing in our own communities? Luis Rivera, we're going to make a killing off selling those humans to the aliens. Adam Calhoun's going to run for president. So you guys go to my other channel, Media Raw, and check out the reparations video that I put out on there. I break it down and explain it to you how it can work. Because a lot of people ask me about reparations, and I tell them, well, it really depends on what kind of reparations you're talking about. If you're talking about issuing out a $100,000 check to everybody for being a certain ethnicity, I'm not in agreement with that. That has a lot of potential for problems, you know? And it doesn't matter what color skin you are. Most people in this country don't know how to properly invest. Am I right or wrong? How many of you guys got people in your family that if you gave him $100 and paid for all their groceries, that $100 would be gone in an hour? You bought all their groceries, you paid all their bills, and you gave them $100. How many of you have family members that would waste that $100 within the first couple of hours of getting it? I got a few in mind. Man, just think of when them stimulus checks came out, right? That $1,200 stimulus check. I couldn't even move around in a Walmart. I thought I was in a fucking mosh pit. People were just in there buying shit that just did not make sense to me. You know? But see, John Rod, I believe in reinvesting. Is what I believe. I believe in reinvesting in opportunity zones. I believe in investing in the crumbling schools, because the one thing I know, John Rod, is I have been in the inner cities and have seen the schools. I've been in the suburbs and in the wealthier parts of California and seen their schools, and it's like night and day, brother. It's like night and fucking day, man. It really is. It really is. And anybody could say anything they want about why that is, but there's a lot of reasons why that is. You know? There's a whole list of reasons of why a lot of this shit goes on. There's a lot of people that are in the African-American community that are just fucking, they don't care about their own community. It's the same thing of any community, right? You got politicians that, you know, just look just like me. They get on TV and talk about, I'm going to fucking fix the auto industry. I'm going to fix the trucking industry. And then they turn around and stab him in the back. Look at Joe Biden. He did that to my father. Antolf, thank you for the $5. He said Trump won. Well, I'm curious to see what happens after that. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, ha ha ha. You guys seen how quick I blocked this lame? I'll tell your daddy, Wes, I said hi. Get out of that closet. Yeah, Billy Jump, you're absolutely right, man. A lot of mismanagement on the reservations as well. Those people, they get into positions of power, they let it get to their head, they get greedy, and they say fuck the people that they're supposed to represent. It happens all the time in every aspect of human society. Every civilization in the world is full of fucking scam artists, greedy, fucking money hungry, backstabbing people. John McHugh, thank you for the $4.99. It was meant to be can't, not can. Oh, I got you. I have to go back up and look at that saying. All politicians say what they have to say to win votes. Look at West Coast graffiti. Even you could tell me, brother, where you grew up in the city, bro. Tell us about how your schools looked when you were a kid. Tell us about the politicians from your neighborhood that said they were going to make a change. The minute they got in there, they forgot about where they came from. Tell us about that West Coast graffiti. I'm sure you got a whole fucking week's worth of content on that stuff on your channel. People need to start waking up to the bigger picture, everybody. There's a whole lot more going on than this crap that you're seeing. Oh, John McHugh, don't worry about it, brother. I understand. I understand completely. I already know you, my friend. I know you. Yeah, somebody should definitely, if you have a channel out there, guys, start doing some research about the bigger picture, the bigger plan that they have of completely inciting absolute and total division among the people so that they could do what they've been wanting to do all along. Complete control. They tried it with 9/11. It didn't work. They realized that a foreign threat like doesn't create the same level of intensity and anger towards each other as having it right here in your own backyard. Oklahoma. My natives. You know, it's funny. I got into a long debate with a dude. He was like self-proclaimed. I can't exactly remember what tribe he was from, but he was a medicine man. He was in the feds with me. And I told him, I said, if I was born here, does that make me a native if I was born here? If I don't know any other country except this one, does that make me a native? B Blue Bell, thank you for the $100. Here's my investment to the PBR Break Raw and Media Break Raw platforms. I'm having too much fun tonight. Me still aglow, muscles ripped and ready from the direct lighting hit. Awesome. Direct lightning hit. Yep. She's lit up. Thank you for that $100 donation to the channel, Cheryl. It really means a lot. But yeah, it was interesting what this medicine man had told me. He said being a native is something that's in your heart, something that respects the land, and something that respects the people that live on the land. Sell a life. You're watching the Steelers get raped before your very eyes. Exactly. Oklahoma, that's exactly what I was saying earlier, is Native Americans don't identify as that. They identify as indigenous, Aboriginal, indigenous. I always just hear of like indie or indigenous. But I guess it really depends on like where at in the country they're coming from. Like if you're talking to, if I ask somebody who's of the Lakota people in there, like, are you Native American or indigenous? They'll tell me he's Lakota. It really depends on who you talk to. Oi, Soy tu padre. I've been in sweat lodges. I've been in northern native tribe sweat lodges. I've been in a southern native sweat lodge. The northern ones are more based upon like pouring water on the hot rocks to create a steam, and the southern sweats are more of just a hot rocks with no water. Yeah, Anthony Ramos, I had a celly who was of the Crow Nation. His name was Kevin White. He could speak the language like perfectly too. There was another guy who was Crow. He used to talk in their own language all the time. But he just calls himself Crow. Yeah, that indigenous stuff. Yeah, Oklahoma, I know. They're cool with that, but you get some of the more the some that are in the social justice movement of different groups get mad when you say native. It's really hard, all these labels and titles and everything, and people getting offended and mad over them. Me, I always learn from my mentor. Don't get mad at somebody if they misrepresent you, or if they don't identify you correctly, because they're not doing it to offend you. They're doing it just because they don't know. But people get mad, man. If you don't identify them in the proper pronoun, people get pissed, man. They get upset. They go into they get livid, man, and they're all like flustered for hours afterwards. And the whole time you're sitting there like, what did I say? It's because you identified them as he or she, or you mispronounced like what they were as far as their ethnicity or whatnot. I mean, it's not no racial slur, but if you call somebody something, it's all crazy, people. It's nuts. But anyways, anybody of you checked out the channel? Here it is right here. I'm actually going to go to it right now. Let me know you guys can still hear me. I'm going to the other channel right now as we speak. So you go to the channel. All right, here's the channel, guys. That's the YouTube channel right there. Go ahead and pin that. That's Media Raw right there. No, it won't let me pin it. Media Break Raw. I've thought about that. We might switch the channel around a little bit, the name. Right now I'm just concerned with getting the content out. Cisco, here's the channel right here. There's the channel. I might Media Break Raw. I'll probably do a poll. I'll come out with a few different names because I got other people that are coming at me with other names as well. We'll come out with a couple of break free from the mainstream media hype. Yeah, because I'm going to be bringing all kinds of stuff on there. Like I said, I'm going to represent everybody's things, and I'm just gonna speak on it from a point of view of where I'm standing on the outside looking into all of it. Tinfoil cat hat with a helmet. Yep, that's what it is. Tinfoil cat, just like this. I don't know if you guys have seen this one right here. Here's my little tinfoil hat cat right here, everybody. I'm going to start marketing little tinfoil hat cats. Not like this one because it's Garfield, but I'm going to have somebody make me one. A little tinfoil hat, orange cat, stuffed animal. And we'll have the logo right here on its stomach. There it is. You like that? You guys like that? You like the little tinfoil hat? Got its ears popping out too. Look. Because a cat, you can't like block a cat's ears because it's like connected to all their senses and everything. So the cat, the only way that the tinfoil hat will work is if its ears are out. There it is. Carla Tab, are you still on here to see the little tinfoil hat cat? I'm actually going to make my cat its own little tinfoil hat and put it on its head. Enrique, yes, I am. I probably am a dork. I believe that wholeheartedly. Well, guys, this Wessie sissy, he's like a cold sore that you can't get rid of no matter how much Orajel you put on it. Or that other stuff you rub on a cold sore. What is it called? This guy right here, no matter how much Valtrax we take, this herpes will just not go away. This outbreak. He's like that little stain of barbecue sauce that's on your shirt. No matter how many shouts, no matter how much bleach, no matter how much whatever you do, you just can't scrub it out. He just stays here. He's like that big pimple that pops out on your nose just as you're getting ready to go to your prom when you were a kid. And you pop it and poke it and pop it. Yes, have you seen this, Carla? Have you seen the little orange tinfoil hat cat? Valtrax, yeah. Anybody? Carla, you seen this? Speaking of the cat, I hear her coming. I heard a little jingle bells call her. Cat, where are you? She might come in here pretty soon. Let me see. I don't know where she's at. Yeah, I know you guys want to see the little cat. Let me go grab her. There's the cat. There you go. There's the cat. Get her to look over here. Look how yellow her eyes are. Give on the shoulder. Come here. Come here, kitty. Come here. Come here. Come here. See, she'll get up on the shoulder. You know, she's a little upset right now because I just woke her up. She was sleeping next to the heater right now, and she just woke up. She just kind of kicks it right there, huh? Yep. So she'll just sit back there, see? Yeah, she's not very happy. I woke her up. See her yawning. I should probably put her back where she was. Yeah, it's the cat. See how many people we've got. How many people